Hey Aquarius. All right, so this is your bonus I didn't get to yesterday. I had to go pick up my son. I am working in the kitchen today because we have people sleeping in every single room, so I didn't want to be rude. But let's get down to it for Aquarius. For the Aquariuses that are married, what does that look like? For the Aquariuses that are married, what does that look like? Oof, oof. I'll just say, for those of you that think perhaps a child or children are a good reason to stay in a relationship, the cards are saying otherwise. So maybe, if that's something you've been thinking about, I don't think it would resolve the issues you guys are currently having, okay? I think a separation and or therapy. Maybe I don't know how well therapy works, guys, to be honest with you. I kind of think that's like, like putting a Band-Aid on a wound, but it's, there's a lot going on here. It looks like Aquariuses are going to need to find some sort of resolve in their marriage. It does not look too good. The Aquariuses that are in a relationship currently, what does that look like? Looks fantastic. Looks fantastic. Could end in marriage and or moving in together, something of that nature, okay? Could even go into business together. For the Aquariuses that are looking to reconcile, what does that look like? Looks like that's over and done with. There's absolutely no chance. They have moved on, and or if they haven't moved on, they don't value you as a person anymore, okay? For the Aquariuses that are single and looking, although you have somebody here coming in, I think you've known this person a while, and or you guys have been talking for a while. I just don't see it really moving forward. It's almost like there's some hesitation on your part, else you're not ready, or you have too much going on, or there could be even a distance between the two of you, but I don't see it like, it's a very slow progression. That's a good way to put it. Not necessarily not going to work, just a very slow progression. I even see you kind of declining. Even like declining some offers. So you may have more than one party that's interested. Ultimately, I don't see anything really developing there. For the Aquariuses that are going through a divorce, that will be going in your favor, believe it or not. It's going to end quicker than you think, okay? For the Aquariuses that are in any sort of court situation, expect it to last a lot longer than you anticipated, but ultimately work out in your favor. Okay, so for the Aquariuses that are looking for work, no, wait a minute, wait, you know what? No, I'll do the retirees first. For my Aquariuses that are retired, what does that look like? What do you need to know? Okay, there could be some anger or resentment. Somebody else moved without telling you, or they're at a distance and they have been hiding something from you. This looks like a family situation, but take it as it resonates, okay? You are going to have some new options and opportunities present themselves. Be careful because somebody's trying to swindle you, whether it's financially and or emotionally. I'm not loving this at all. I feel like you can't trust a lot of the people you're around at this time. You will be getting some love bombing. Be careful there. I don't care if it's a family member, a lover, somebody just they're using you for something, okay? You will be having some sort of glow up to some degree, whether that's weight loss or, changing your hairstyle, whatever the case. And if you are involved with a water sign or somebody with water placements, or even like Aries placements, I do see that some sort of quick change in that relationship, whether it's good and or bad. For most of you, it could be bad, but for a few of you, maybe it's a positive change. You will be finding some sort of balance in your life as well. And I do see, once again, declining somebody's offer. It does look more like something you write off on. It almost looks like some sort of document, paperwork, something like that, and you declining signing it or having anything to do with it. You may have a stalker as well. I definitely got that feeling. For the Aquariuses that are looking for work, what does that look like? And I'm seeing the name Brody in Brooklyn. Moving forward, something not working out in your favor. Something you applied to is not going to work out in your favor. There's even one you're really wanting to get, you don't end up getting, and then something from the past will come back around. So, for instance, this is how you'll end up getting the position. Probably applying to something you really want, you don't get it. Continuing to apply and not really seeing any results, and then something that declines you way over here ends up working out in the long run. So let's say they didn't hire you because they had enough nurses, let's say, okay, and then somebody leaves and then they end up calling you and you're getting the position. So for the Aquariuses that are working for somebody else, what does that look like? Nostalgia. I'm hearing the word nostalgia. You're looking at new options and opportunities. You are not happy where you are. You also want to move up in the company, or you want to do something new. Whatever you end up doing, there will be a celebration over more income. For the Aquariuses that are working for themselves, what does that look like? Growth and abundance. Lots of clarity, hard work, and the 10 of Cups. So you're all right. You're doing great. That's fantastic. For the Aquariuses who have a dog. Dog could get into some sort of fight, or even, I guess it could be an injury. It looks more like a fight. So I don't know if you have like an aggressive dog, or another dog gets aggressive with your dog. I don't really like it. If it's an older dog, they could even be a little bit senile, or getting a little bit senile. I also see them being very protective over something. For the Aquariuses that have a cat, what does that look like? Cat could be sleeping more. Could definitely ruin something of yours. Definitely ruin something of yours, whether they break it, scratch it, or like definitely. And if you have more than one cat, they may get into a little bit of a scuffle over something. I'm not really sure what that's about, but for sure. And for the Aquariuses that have anything else, hedgehogs, antelope, hippos, could go through a brief sickness and they do end up healing, okay? Yeah, and being better than before, actually. Also, they're hiding something. So maybe they have your car keys in their cage, you know, something like that. They're hiding something. Anything else Aquarius needs to know before we end it here? Anything else? You will be needing to make a judgment call on somebody that you are in some sort of connection with. Again, I see you declining somebody. And something positive around your house will happen. So whether that's a good move, like, or a change in your house, or, you know, paying your house off, or fixing your house up, something like that, something very positive. And you do have a stalker. You may even need legal assistance over it. Okay, I'm going to upload this, Aquarius. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend.